Well, I'm the Senior Food Safety Officer with the Department of Health in Tasmania. So I've been involved exclusively with food safety at the state health level for 10 years. I actually really like it this year. I think it's a really inclusive theme, and it highlights that everyone has an opportunity, but also a responsibility to impact on food safety. And so it doesn't matter if you're a consumer, a food retailer, a food handler. So if you're working in the food service sector or you're preparing food in your own home for other people, food safety, it's in your hands, it's in everybody's hands. So I think it's a meaningful theme. It really highlights that food safety is a responsibility for all of us. Food safety, in my mind, is something I think people generally take for granted, and they don't really think about it much until something goes wrong. So there might be a massive food poisoning outbreak with lots of media attention, or an unusual event, so needles in strawberries pops up, and people start really thinking about the food system and food safety. So what I would like, I guess, is I think we can encourage thinking that food safety is something good to do, and it's not something we just have to do. So I'd like to try and really push that notion that food safety is a really good thing for us to do. It underpins so much of our society. And I guess in reality, it brings home that thing, food safety, it's really in everyone's hands. It's not something you should be doing when you get caught out or you're told to do something or you think something's gone wrong. It's like, let's just do it right all the time and drive for people like myself, environmental health officers who understand what food safety is, use the opportunities to share that with everybody else. EHOs can't ensure food safety, but they're really, really critical in food safety and making sure that really other people are doing everything they can to ensure food safety. So my view is fundamentally the responsibility and the obligation to produce or ensure food safety comes down to the people producing the food, preparing the food, serving the food. They're the people who can actually make it safe or prevent it becoming unsafe. But EHOs also really provide that critical role in responding to situations when things do go wrong. And we know that things do go wrong from time to time. So in my mind, what are some of the key important aspects of food safety if you're a food provider, I guess someone making food or selling food? And that's to have knowledge. Don't really like to sort of try and pin it down to saying, well, hand washing is the number one thing, or temperature control. And that applies from businesses through to the consumer as well. If you start cooking something new at home that you've not cooked before, it's really good understanding to think through what might be some of the new risks. So it's a really important, knowledge is key. There's really good information sources through EHA or the Food Information Safety Council, for example. One thing that I'd like people to really think about, it's a really good thing to start thinking about, are there people going to be coming, am I going to be catering for people that have risks associated with them that I don't normally think about? So the fundamentals apply: cooking properly, cooling properly, refrigerating things appropriately, sort of managing time in and time out of temperature. Cross-contamination is a biggie. We don't want to give anyone food poisoning, but we want to think about the people particularly who are more vulnerable to either food poisoning or anaphylactic kind of issues. It's a really important one. No worries, thank you.